Hi guys, Shannon here. I wanted to pop on and talk about lip filler and what to expect when you come in for lip filler. I find a lot of the time that people think one syringe of lip filler is going to make their lips huge and puffed out and fake looking, but really that's not the case. Like, you really almost need to do a whole syringe to be able to get the final result that you're probably looking for when you come in to get lip filler. I used to do half syringes of Volbella in the lips, but I stopped doing half syringes because 100% of the time I'll do a half syringe in someone's lips and they always 100% of the time come back and want another half syringe, because a half syringe really just makes your lips look just full and healthy and hydrated, but it doesn't really give you the plump. So when you're coming in to get your lips done, you want to really see a difference, right? And so a half syringe just doesn't cut it. So there's 3 fillers that I use for the lips, and it is Volbella, Ultra XC, and Ultra Plus. Ultra Plus I'll only use on rare occasions for somebody that really wants a lot of fullness. Most of the time I use Volbella. So this one here is Volbella and this one is Ultra XC. And Ultra XC stands for lidocaine. So that pretty much means there's lidocaine in the syringe. So when you push out a whole entire syringe of filler, it comes to be about the size of a blueberry. So it's really actually not that much product, especially when you spread it over 4 areas of the lips, the top, upper right, upper left, lower right. And the difference between these two is their viscosity, so how thick it is. So Ultra XC is going to be a little bit thicker than Volbella, and also the cohesivity of the product, and that is its ability to attract water. So over time, hyaluronic acid attracts water, so it ends up kind of plumping up as time goes on. So when you come in to get lip filler, what we'll do is we'll have the consultation, and then we will we'll anesthetize your lips. We'll put on some numbing cream and leave that sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. While that's numbing, then once it's numbed, we will start the filler. And so, as I said before, the XC means lidocaine. So once I get just a little bit of product in each section of the lip, then it will begin to go numb. So like the first pokes on each section hurt the worst, but once the lidocaine starts kicking in, then by about a half syringe, you really just don't even feel what's going on anymore. Some people do get bruising. I don't really bruise that many people's lips, but anytime you put a needle in your face, there's a potential to get a bruise. And then of course there's always swelling. So I always save about 0.2 mils or sometimes even a quarter syringe for the 2-week follow-up. I ask that you come back in 2 weeks so we can see what the lips look like after 2 weeks, after the swelling is gone. And then if we need to add the little bit that we saved, we can go ahead and just add it to wherever it needs. So once you have your lips done, the filler can last, depending on your metabolism, the filler can last anywhere from about 6 months to a year. Some people do metabolize the product faster than others, but I would say like a good 8 months, you'll have nice and full lips. The great thing about these services is you're never like stuck with anything. Like, your body will end up metabolizing it if for whatever reason you don't like it. Most people love their lips when I do their lips. So in the beginning, right after, like, it might feel a little bit lumpy and bumpy, and it's going to be a little bit swollen. So your initial reaction might be like, oh my gosh, take it out. But as the inflammation goes down and as the swelling goes down, the filler really starts to settle in really nicely, and it over time becomes less bumpy. Because when you first get filler, you can sort of like feel the filler in there. I mean, essentially it's a hyaluronic acid implant. So you can sort of feel it, but right at about 3 weeks to a month, it really settles in, and